Kenya and the world. My name is Moses Otieno, and I want to say that it's been good, it's been awesome. How has today been on your side? My name is Moses Otieno, and welcome to Uchuku Media, where we unleash nothing but truth in terms of political intrigues around the country, around the world. I'm so much happy to be with you. And once again, I want to say that I hope that you are, enjoying life, and you are at the tutelage of God. All right? Okay. So that is it. That is it from the end. Let me look at what is making headlines. Let me look at what is making headlines around the country. Let me look at what is making headlines around the country. Some of the things that are making headlines around the country. What? Okay, let me know let me know where you are watching this live from. Let me know where you are watching the live from. Let me know just where you are watching. Just put in the comment section. Before I begin, let me know where you are watching the live from. Let me know where you are watching. Let me know where you are watching this live from. Let me know where you are watching this live from. Just pin in the comment section where you are watching from before we begin our conversation. Yes, Lydia Harriet, how are you doing? I hope you are doing well. Let me, where are you watching? Where are you watching this live from? Are you watching this live from? Now, Speaker Moses Wetangula hounded by Jirongo's torch as DCI Titan probe. DCI Titan's probe. Who was Cyrus Jirongo? Cyrus Jirongo was basically a former cabinet minister and former Lugari member of parliament. Now, Cyrus Jirongo was buried with a torch. Can you imagine? Someone being buried with a torch. And Wetangula is now being questioned by the DCI related in relation to his death. Did Wetangula basically had a hand in Jirongo's death? That is an issue there. So questions are being asked by the Director of Public Prosecutions, DCI, to Moses Wetangula, the Speaker of the National Assembly. That is an issue that is now happening in the country. So Cyrus Jirongo died under a mysterious circumstances or a circumstance. And so it has been a it's very tough actually. It's very tough. It's very tough. It's very tough to the family of Cyrus Jirongo. Right? Another issue that I want us to talk about is the issue of Winnie Odinga. Winnie Odinga surprised the ODM party on Sunday. On Sunday this week, Winnie Odinga surprised the ODM party. And they never expected that Winnie could pull a huge crowd better than Oburu Odinga's brigade. Winnie Odinga surprised the entire ODM team, and Winnie Odinga is like a train which has left the station and is not stopping. The big thing that is going to happen is when Winnie Odinga orchestrate or walk out or walk away with the members of ODM. What we saw on Sunday this week when Winnie Odinga was at Kibra, at Kamukunji grounds in Kibra, in case Winnie Odinga decides to walk out of ODM, Winnie Odinga will, engineer a mass walkout. She will walk out with very many members of parliament, very many leaders, very many youths will walk away with her. Let me know where you are watching this live from. Let me know where you are watching this live from. Let me know where you are watching this live from. So Winnie Odinga will basically surprise many people in the ODM party. Many people will be surprised by her. Okay? Sergio from Mozambique. Sergio from Mozambique, very good. Just tell me in the comment section, where are you watching this live from? That is what I want you to tell me in the comment section as we proceed. Of course, this is Political Room Kenya and the world. Once again, it is my hope that your life is superb and that everything is under control with God. I'll be back. Let me just make some deposit of my money, then I'll be back right away. This is 100 shillings Kenyan money. This is 100 shillings. This is 100 shillings Kenyan money. Don't leave, I'll be back. How do you deposit money with the bank? I don't understand your question, but I'll try to answer your question. Yes, we normally have bank branches of the bank. For instance, Equity Bank. Equity has got branches and sub branches. So you go to those sub branches and deposit, or you can also automatically download the app, the Money Mobile, the app of that bank. Then you register. After registering, you kind of deposit. Yes, I hope I have answered your question. Yes. So I'm going to deposit. Okay, Tad, there was no clear visibility. I'm coming back. I'm coming right back. Just hang here. Don't leave. I'm coming right away. Eugene Badi, I do see you. Thank you so much. Good to see you. How are you doing? If you are not in this live, which live will you belong? If you don't belong here, where do you belong? This is your home. I'll be back. I'm still around. My name is Moses Utieno. How do you do? Just tell me in the comment section, where do you watch this live from? And what's the news where you come from? What's the news? What is good there? What is bad there? We just share, because YouTube is all about sharing. We share what we have. But I'll be back. Let me close the window. I'll be back. I'm coming back. Don't leave. Ensure that you are. Yes, I can see. How do you okay? Okay. Hi. Eugene Buddy, hi too. How are you doing? I do hope that all is well with you. I do hope that all is well with you. I went to deposit some money mobile in my mobile phone, or on my mobile phone, whichever the case. Where? The light is too much, but let me reduce it. The light is too much. Let me reduce it. Yes, let me bring it down. Now it is down. Now it is down, 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 down. How many have missed me? I've really missed you people. 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 This is bread and milk. get that other phone. Let me get that other phone back. Okay. But ever since, okay, fine. Fine. Mm-hmm. Yes, on the other part of the world, let me now focus on the other part of the world. There is this Ugandan opposition leader. There is this leader from Uganda who is a hard nut to crack. His name is Bobi Wine. Bobi Wine. Where is Bobi Wine? Bobi Wine this week. I think it was yesterday. He spoke to Al Jazeera. He spoke to Al Jazeera News about the elections that were just concluded in Uganda, and is in an undisclosed location. Nobody knows where he is, but he has or what has it that Bobi Wine is hiding in Kenya, Nairobi. Bobi Wine is hiding in Kenya, Nairobi, as alleged. Nobody knows where Bobi Wine is, but it is alleged that Bobi Wine is in Nairobi. We don't know what might happen. And by the way, why is Yoweri Museveni haunting or rather following Bobi Wine? In Uganda, when they have elections, the one who is competing with the president either escapes being arrested or is arrested and detained. You understand? And Bobi Wine competed with Museveni in an election, but after the elections, he was arrested. I mean, there were search warrants, all right? So the police were looking for him to arrest him, and they managed to maneuver the military and the police. And now, nobody can tell where he is. So where is Bobi Wine? Basically, Bobi Wine, people say that he's in Nairobi. Others say that he flew out of Africa, and so on, so forth, so on. And so, it's very unfortunate. It's very, very unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. You know, Uganda should just have elections, and then, after elections, proceed with the business of the country. They should proceed with what? With the business of the country. So that is it. Sisi tutafanya nini? So finally, James Opande has apologized to Marion Naipei, and they have agreed to now start the process of settling the whole matter out of court. This is due to, hello, Mr. Wu. How are you doing? Mr. Wu, I can see you. So I want to read a letter from James Opande. After taking time to reflect and carefully analyze what has been happening on social media following the videos that were mistakenly shared, I wish to admit that what happened was wrong. Both of us, myself and my sister Marion Naipei, made mistakes. Kwa nini unacheka, Yusuf? Yusuf, why are you laughing? I'm reading a letter from James Opande, the doctor from US. I do not blame her or anyone else. As a man, I take full responsibility for my actions. I own my mistakes and I'm ready to face the world. I sincerely thank my sister Marion for making a public apology and for also apologizing on behalf of Mosiria. I also wish to offer my sincere apology to Kenyans, and more especially to Geoffrey Mosiria, the man who tried to reach out to me so that this matter could be resolved away from cameras and social media. I admit that I was rude, and for that I am truly sorry. However, that should not be a reason for him to be crucified. Opande. They have now started smearing Winnie Odinga's name with mud. They have started smearing Winnie Odinga's name with mud. Wameanza kabisa. Wameanza. They have started to smear the name of Winnie Odinga with mud. They have started saying that Winnie Odinga wanted a cabinet slot. They have now started saying that Winnie Odinga wanted a cabinet slot. I don't think that is true. I don't think Winnie Odinga wants a cabinet slot. Winnie Odinga is on a mission. Let me know where you are watching the live from. Let me know where you are watching this live from. Let me know where you are watching. Let me know where you are watching. Let me know where you are watching. And by the way, thank you so much for those who have tried to reach out in this channel. This is where everything is dissected. Let me know where you are watching. Whether you are watching from USA, welcome to the show. Whether you are watching from All right. Okay, let's focus on another issue of Babu Owino. Babu Owino said that Oburu Odinga should hand over the party leadership to him. Let's cross over. Babu Owino. Babu Owino. Babu Owino. Babu Owino. This is what Babu Owino said. We're gonna listen to it a few seconds.
Sure that storm is solved. That party should be handed over with an immediate effect, and you are looking at the party leader as we speak. Yes, we don't need to disrespect anybody, but it is our time. There's nothing wrong with Moses, but it is Joshua's time. Yes. That is it. So it is upon you to decide whether you want the weakest Joshua or the strongest Joshua. Whether you want a Joshua who is Moses' age mate, or older than Moses, or a Joshua who is younger than Moses. And that is what I can tell you. This is politics.
That is Babu Owino. Babu Owino is communicating to ODM. Babu Owino is saying that Oburu Odinga should call for NDC, National Delegates Conference, so that an election is conducted, so that he is selected. In short, Babu Owino wants to take over ODM. Let's continue to listen in.
Play it as it comes, because we are leaders who've been elected in this country. You saw the polls the other day.
We will play it when it comes, or how it comes. Babu Owino is like he's laying a trap for Orange Democratic Movement. That if you don't put me as the party leader, I'm going to leave. If you don't elect me as your party leader, I'm going to the camp. I'm going to form a party. So the possibility are high that Babu Owino might form a political party. Possibility are high that
stated clearly that Babu Owino should be the party leader.
You understand? Babu Owino should be the party leader of ODM. I don't think that one can happen. I don't think that one can happen in ODM. Like, there cannot be a possibility where Babu Owino is the party leader of ODM. There cannot be a possibility. Let's listen in to Winnie Odinga. Winnie Odinga. Winnie Odinga. Winnie Odinga.
Sisi tulikuwa abiria na kwanza tuko na uchaguzi wa Nairobi. Hakuna siku moja tuliamka na tukashtuka dereva amekufa, aliaga dunia. Kidogo wale walikuwa na keti mbele wamekimbia kwenye steering wheel, kila mtu anavuruta pande hii, mtu mwingine pande hii.
That is Winnie Odinga. The snippet was misbehaving, and I had to it was misbehaving, but I had to do something about it. Winnie Odinga. We're gonna listen to Winnie Odinga.
Chama iko na maneno mingi. Kwenye hii safari sisi tulikuwa abiria na baba alikuwa dereva ya basi hili. Hakuna siku moja tuliamka na tukashtuka dereva amekufa, aliaga dunia. Kidogo kidogo wale walikuwa na keti mbele wameikimbia kwenye steering wheel, kila mtu anavuruta pande hii, mtu mwingine pande hii, pande hii, pande hii. Wametusukuma sisi kama abiria.
That is Winnie Odinga. I happen to be at Kibra rally. I happen to be at that rally. And Winnie Odinga has numbers. Winnie Odinga has numbers. The people received Winnie Odinga at Kibra, the same place which our uncle Oburu Odinga attended. They could not receive Oburu Odinga the way they received her. Winnie Odinga is a voice. Winnie Odinga is a force. Winnie Odinga is a force in Raila succession politics. Winnie Odinga atasumbua, anaenda kusumbua. So far we have identified two people in the Raila succession race. One is Babu Owino and another is Winnie. There are three actually. One is Babu Owino, another one is Winnie Odinga, and Edwin Sifuna. These three wanaenda kusumbua sana. Wanaenda kusumbua sana. Wanaenda kusumbua sana, 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 sana. Winnie Odinga, Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna wanaenda kusumbua. They are going to cause a lot of trouble in ODM. They are going to, split the party. And even if Oburu Odinga calls for the NDC, if he calls for the NDC, they are going to defeat Oburu Odinga in that party. And so, the Winnie Odinga group has the majority of people. The Winnie Odinga led group, the Babu Owino, the Sifuna, the Orengo, that is the group with the majority of people. That is the group that carries mapambano. The role of an opposition party is to offer checks and balances to the ruling party. That is the work of the opposition. The work of the opposition or of an opposition party is not to join government. It's not to join government. The work of, and again, history of Oburu Odinga. Oburu Odinga has always been a conformist. He's always a conformist. That is the history of Oburu. Oburu has never also fought for himself. He has never fought for his own political space. Number one, in 1994, when Jaramogi Oginga Odinga died, there was a by-election. And Oburu Odinga happened to replace his father. So fate had it also that when Raila Odinga died, Oburu Odinga, the brother, as fate would have it, succeeded his brother Raila Amolo Odinga. And there are some things that I want us to now follow closely. When Jaramogi Oginga Odinga died, the political leadership of Luo Nyanza and the Western region was in limbo, and there was vacuum in terms of leadership. Now, when there was vacuum in 1994, when Jaramogi Oginga Odinga died, Raila Odinga rose up Raila Odinga emerged. Raila faced opposition from within. Raila started with this when his father was alive. He also faced opposition from his father. But when the father died, Raila took over. He took over from Kijana Wamalwa. He took over from James Orengo, among other political heavyweights who were there by then. Let us now borrow a leaf of history. Right now we are having Oburu Odinga at the helm of ODM leadership. But the daughter of Raila, or the daughter to Raila, Winnie Odinga, has also emerged powerful and stronger, and pulls a crowd bigger than Oburu Odinga's crowd combined. I mean, Winnie Odinga pulled a crowd better than Uncle Oburu Odinga, who is the ODM party leader, and it happened. It happened. And with the going of the political history of the Odingas, I think we are. This is a repetition of history. History is repeating itself, and we are now seeing Winnie Odinga coming out stronger. The same way Raila Odinga came out stronger when he opposed the party which his father led. Now Winnie Odinga is also opposing a party which her father led, ODM, and this time Uncle Oburu is sitting at the helm of the party. So Winnie Odinga is going to leave with ODM, and Winnie Odinga is going to form a big party which Kenyans will join. Winnie Odinga is going to join the list of powerful women leaders in Africa. If she succeeds in leaving ODM with the crowd which we saw, Winnie Odinga is going to be another big thing in Africa. You know, initially people used to think Winnie Odinga is the son of Raila Odinga, who is a billionaire, and that Winnie Odinga has grown in riches and in opulence. Yes, Winnie Odinga, the daughter to Raila is a billionaire. Raila was a billionaire, and of course they have money. But the has now changed. We are not seeing the Winnie Odinga, whose father was a former prime minister, whose father was a billionaire. We are seeing a Winnie Odinga who's come to, talk to the Kenyan people, who's come to listen to the Kenyan people, who's come to ensure that the Kenyan people realize their dream. Right? That is the Winnie Odinga we are seeing. I want us to listen in to her speech. This is a refined and new Winnie Odinga. Let's listen in to her.
Vitisho vya feni mbili vitanifanya mimi nini? Amnitishi, amnibabaishi. Vile nimesikia hapa leo, hii chama iko na maneno mengi. Kwenye hii safari sisi tulikuwa abiria na baba alikuwa dereva ya basi hili. Na kuna siku moja tuliamka na tukashtuka, dereva amekufa, aliaga dunia.
She was donning a t-shirt, a black t-shirt with Raila's portrait. Winnie Odinga, the dress code of Winnie Odinga, it was political. The shirt with Raila's portrait. The hat, Raila's hat, the hat which almost looked like Raila's hat, and the message reached the party. That was a clear message to ODM party. That was a clear message to the party leader, Dr. Oburu Odinga, that you know what, I am ready to face all of you, because the rally of Winnie Odinga surpassed. That rally surpassed Oburu Odinga's rally, surpassed our uncle's rally. And so, if I'm to speak about it, Winnie Odinga is another force. Edwin Sifuna is another force. Babu Owino is another force. These three can pull a crowd much bigger than a crowd mobilized by Oburu, Gladys Wanga, and the all ODM leaders who are shouting William Ruto juu, William Ruto juu, William Ruto up. Truth be told, and I want to tell the truth here. William Samoei Ruto has failed the Kenyans, has let Kenyans down, and any sane person cannot vote for him. Any sane person cannot vote for William Ruto, because during William Ruto's tenure, or in his tenure as president, we have the odious debt, we have the abductions, we've seen the extrajudicial killings, we have the economic burden, we have the over-reliance on America, and we have too much copy-pasting. I mean, Kenya is copy-pasting America in everything. Yet America is the worst country with the universal, which does not have a universal cover, health cover. America is not a good country. What kind of a country where a president would wake up and go and capture another president from a foreign country? So America is not a country. Kenya is copying America. The US. The US is the worst country in the world. And so we cannot afford to. William Ruto has not worked. There is a massive corruption in government. William Samoei Ruto hasn't delivered his promises. So if we are to talk about what has William Ruto done in the last 4 years, zero. Take for instance the Nyota, whatever, how do you call it? The Nyota Foundation, the Nyota funding, Nyota Youth Fund. Who told this government that every youth wants to do business? Who told them that every youth wants to do business? So this is a government which does not prioritize the interest of the youth, the interest of its citizens at heart. And we cannot move in that pace. Kenya needs a leader who can transform the country. The youth are unemployed. The Kenyan youth are unemployed. That is the main. That is the main issue. Unemployment. Overtaxation is another one. How do you overtax unemployed youth? How do you overtax unemployed youth? So we are where we are as a country because William Ruto overtaxes the youth and many low working class Kenyans. And that is why Kenya cannot, compete with the other countries who are developed or which are developed. He mislead people by, comparing Kenya to Singapore. I mean, the president of Kenya can take so many measures to curb corruption, so many measures to curb poverty, so many measures to do away with the underdevelopment in various parts of the country. But we are where we are because the president has declined to work for Kenyans. The president has declined to work for Kenyans. I think, as I close this chapter, I think Babu Owino, Edwin Sifuna, Winnie Odinga can as well unite. Can as well unite. Can as well unite and face William Samoei Ruto head on in 2027 in an election. It can happen. It can happen. It is possible for it to happen. It is possible for Babu Owino to run for presidency. It is possible for Winnie Odinga to run for presidency. It is possible for Edwin Sifuna to run for presidency. What is it that ODM is seeing in William Ruto that makes that leadership to support William Ruto? William Ruto does not need a re-election. William Ruto does not need a re-election. William Ruto doesn't need a re-election. He needs to go home. He is incompetent. He needs to go home. He is corrupt. He belongs to jail. William Ruto does not need an election. We don't need another term. He doesn't need another term to plunder the country, to abduct youths, to overtax Kenyans. William Ruto does not need another term to, adjust corruption and, perpetuate the culture of laziness in the public service. Otherwise, Kenyans, let me end there. My name is Moses Otieno, and this is the Political Room Kenya and the world. Until next time, goodbye for now. Bye.